Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. This will be your message from the divine. Okay, this will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those keen or interested, I do offer personal readings, and if you want to book me, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. Without further ado, let us tap into this energy. Let us tap into this message. Let us tap into this reading. Okay. So I'm channeling someone with a secret, and this secret is based on a desire, fantasy, and delusion. All right. This is somebody in the energy of having something that they keep hidden, discreet, behind the scenes, behind the shadows, that has to do with you, your world, life, and reality, and people in it. Okay. So I'm seeing voodoo dolls. Somebody has voodoo dolls. Okay. Of you and the people in your world, life, and reality. Okay. Somebody thinks they're a voodoo doll specialist, is what I just heard. A voodoo doll specialist. Okay. A voodoo doll specialist. We have the three of voices reversed. So these voodoo dolls consist of bodily fluids and intentions set. Bodily fluids and set intentions, okay? Intentions and bodily fluids. This is the energy here. So this is somebody that wants something out of what they're doing. They have a dream, a wish, fulfillment, okay? That is attached to this fantasy, this desire, this delusion, okay? This is somebody that's trying to attack somebody like you who's an empress, which is somebody to be respected, almost idolized or worshiped or praised or valued or appreciated. Somebody with dignity, morals, integrity. Okay, somebody with traditions and ethics here. We have the five of inspiration. Okay, we have the five of inspiration. This person wants to be exactly like you. This is somebody that wants to be exactly like you. The life you live, the people in it, how you speak, how you walk, what you do, where you go, how you do it, the way you think and feel about yourself and life and people in it. Somebody wants your exact anatomy of your human body, mind, heart, spirit. Okay. Somebody wants to inhabit your body. Somebody wants to walk in your skin. Somebody wants your flesh, your brain, your heart. Okay, brain cells, heart, blood vessels. Like somebody wants the exact identity that you have, the exact face that you have. Somebody wants that exact life. Well, this is not creepy. This is definitely not creepy, is it? It's not at all. There's no creepiness going on right now. It's not creepy. So I'm channeling this person's energy. They were setting, someone's delusional, okay? They were setting intentions by way of these bodily fluids on this voodoo, on these voodoo dolls, hoping that they can manipulate the heart and mind of the people in your world, life, and reality, so that they turn against you and look at them as someone to love over you. Okay. We have strength reversed. I'm being called to take the strength upright. Somebody was hoping that these voodoo dolls were a method, a technique, or some form of mechanical approach, or clinical approach, or emotional approach to an outcome of their dreams, or results of their dreams, okay? Or an outcome of their wish fulfillment, a result of their wish fulfillment by way of this fantasy, this desire based on delusion, okay? Something is really not real here. Not at all. It's non-existent. It's a facade. It's just a black hole, okay? We have the 10 of emotions reversed here. This is somebody that cannot live with themselves because they're not you. Whoever this person portrays themselves to be in their world, life, and reality is a mask, the false person that they are. But the truth of who they are is something very sinister, very dark, very calculated, very vindictive, and very troubled, okay? This is somebody that when they're alone, we have the 7 of inspiration reversed. When they're alone, they are scary, even to themselves. They look at the mirror and they're afraid. They feel and think and they're afraid of their own feelings and thoughts. They behave and act in ways that bring fear to them because somebody lives a life of not wanting to be themselves and wanting to be you. They can't take care of themselves the way they want, or they do it because they have to upkeep appearances. But in all honesty, somebody wants your world, life, and reality. They want your identity, your human anatomy, your face, your skin, like your cells, your brain chemical activity, okay? Your heart, your emotional understanding, your success or wealth, or your achievements, goals, passions, desires, ambitions. Like somebody is not well. This is grotesque, grimy, and gruesome energy. But this is the energy here. This person has got so dark in this voodoo doll specialist delusion conundrum that they lost in it. This person, they live by this code that no, these voodoo dolls are it. They're the answer, they're the elixir, they're the antidote, they're the cure to the identity crisis of them not wanting to be themselves, but wanting to be you instead. The only reason somebody even shows up in their world, life, and reality is because life has to keep going on, moving on, progressing, like the moon, the sun, it has to rise, it has to, life has to still be what life has to be. But if, in all honesty, if somebody had their way, they would be living in your body, which doesn't happen. Things like that don't happen. Okay? This fantasy, this desire, this delusion, it's sick. Okay? Queasy and nauseous type sick. Okay? This person spends every day in this energy. They live in it. They've become it. They are the voodoo dolls. Someone is a walking voodoo doll, multiple ones, because you're not the only voodoo doll they've had based on what they've created in whatever presence of the mind they don't have, whatever heart of stone they live with. This person has a voodoo doll of someone you're close to, someone they feel you're connected to, someone they think you will connect to. Someone is not well here. Someone is sick. Okay? We have the 9 of materials. I'm being called to take it reversed. This person is living through this energy by way of coping systems or coping mechanisms because they're literally, they don't want to be themselves. So they have to have some form of coping techniques, methods, tools, tricks, ways to be able to live with themselves up until they complete whatever task this is that they've lived with mentally and emotionally, spiritually, as well as physically. Because somebody has literally been on a mission to inhabit your body, to be you and forget themselves. So don't forget, the intention is to forget themselves, but they setting the intention that, oh, I just want to inhabit this person's body. No, you are faceless. We have the Nine of Cups here. So this person has some form of delusional based issue, problem, disorder, disturbance, illness, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it has led them to the predicament of being very dangerous to themselves. They're not a danger to you, because when they see you, they would literally faint. They wouldn't know how to be. They would just lose it. So to themselves, they become dangerous. When they look in the mirror, they beat on themselves. They speak curses unto themselves. They're hoping that they hurt themselves enough to lose themselves and end up in your vessel, in your body as the host. But there's nothing like that. Things like that don't happen. We have the Lovers reversed here. This person feels they made a decision and choice that is backfiring, because nothing that they've been working towards by way of this voodoo specialist conundrum is actually of success. It's actually rather instead making them sicker and sicker and sicker each time they revisit these voodoo dolls, okay? Somebody wants people around you to love them instead over you. And they want you to, I don't know, end up somewhere while they inhabit your body, as if things like that happen. Like I said, somebody is sick, okay? They're obsessed, codependent, attached, and fixated, okay? Yeah, we have Death reversed here to the Eight of Swords reversed. So this person can't undo none of this energy. They can't unspeak it, undo it, unburn it. They can't unlive it. Somebody is just stuck and bound and trapped in that energy. I'm being called to take the Eight of Swords reversed. Somebody has to suffer in silence because of what they've been living through or living with or working through or working with, okay? Because somebody literally has been waiting to be you this whole time. Whatever they've been living is just some form of collateral damage, or somebody feels like they being themselves is waiting in a queue to get to who they really want to be, which is you. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. This person's secret is no longer a secret, and it's been exposed, okay? It's not so superficial by way of, oh, somebody discovered the voodoo dolls. It's more so based on what they've become due to this voodoo doll specialist conundrum of delusion and fantasy and desire. Somebody has become a walking robot. Like they have a system. Oh, I get home, I have to pretend I love myself. I eat, I have to pretend I love my weight. I speak, I have to pretend I know what I'm saying, or I love what I'm saying, or I think and feel the way that I'm saying by truth. I go outside, I have to pretend that this is the people I want to be surrounded by. I experience life. I have to pretend that this is what I want for myself. Someone living like that becomes sick, okay? We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. They become a danger, a hazard, a menace to themselves. Like they just can't live with themselves. They can't believe what they're living because it's not what they want. Somebody is obsessed with you, fixated on you, codependent and attached to you here. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. This person cannot believe that they're not in your body. Seeing you is like watching a horror movie, but literally having to live it. Watching a nightmare, but having to live it. Being in a nightmare, being in a horror movie, because you are literally who they want to be. And you are highlighting to them and emphasizing to them their own insanity, their own deranged, unhinged mind and heart and spirit. You are showing them that they're sick. Your existence is living proof that someone has never been well. There's a disorder here, an illness here, condition here, disturbance here. Someone's sick, okay? Somebody walks around wishing something bad happens to you, so they steal your corpse and put their spirit in it. Your ancestors look at this person like a very, very sick patient. Put that person in a psych ward or they'll end up in a graveyard. They don't see that they're going to end up in a psych ward or a graveyard. Got the Moon to the Tower here and the Four of Cups. They don't see it. They don't see what's coming. They just think they're making a good decision and choice for themselves, not even knowing their own purpose and destiny, or their ancestors, or their answers to their purpose and destiny, as well as fate. They're just living in a faceless way of life. Someone doesn't know who they are. They know how to act, pretend, put on a face, but it's not who they are. Hence, faceless energy. This is the energy here, okay? It's gotten so bad that this person has to watch how they talk at every given point because they don't sound like you. They pitch, they tone, their pronunciation, like it's bad. Oh, when they dress, they have to look at themselves and their attire and the way people receive them, because it's not how you are received and what you wear. When they eat, they have to monitor their weight because it's not how you look. When they do life, they have to monitor their approach, their mindset, their emotional understanding, because it's not how you do life. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. This is somebody that lacks grounding. They want to be grounded, but they can't be. They're imbalanced mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Whatever you see of the flesh, that's just the flesh. Somebody's under judgment here. This sickness keeps escalating every day, every night, under the sun, under the moon. Somebody just keeps getting worse. We have the Three of Cups here. The people around this person are starting to see that something is wrong, or that has been the case. They've been aware or conscious or in alert of this person's problem. They don't know the itty bitty gritty details. They don't know the specificity details. They don't know the specifics. Okay, they don't know the whole picture. They see what they see, but the truth is somebody has a strict obsession with you. Okay, a dark obsession with you, a weird obsession with you, a creepy obsession with you, fixation, attachment, codependency issue. Okay, problem here. We have the High Priest. These voodoo dolls are just like Barbie dolls in some form of child store, just an object. What's real is the sickness that inhabits this person's mind, heart, and spirit because of what they've proved to have chosen to become, which is a doppelganger spirit. Okay, someone's a doppelganger here. This is doppelganger energy, okay? This person was hoping that by now your world is like falling apart. People in your world, life and reality, are only gravitating towards them. You're losing yourself. You're losing life, okay? You're losing your identity, your world and reality, and they're rising, reigning supreme as if they can walk a mile in your shoes, or they know you, or they understand what you're living. We have the King of Wands reversed here to the Five of Cups. This person, they know something's coming by way of what they've already been doing. They know that they're going to end up in a psychiatric ward or a graveyard, or they're going to take their own life by way of suicide. They know that. They know that something is going to happen to them, or they'll do something to themselves, or they'll end up in a psychiatric ward. But nonetheless, they know something's coming. This was your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you so much for joining me. To those keen or interested, I do offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. I thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me, beloved. Goodbye.